Good morning. Good morning. How's everyone doing? I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. A lot of sports on today, all right? And our Chicago Bears will be taking on the Philadelphia Eagles in Philly today. Go Bears. Boo to Philly. We'll see what happens there. We got a lot of sports on today. They've really found a way to keep us entertained. And I'll tell you that. All right, so we got the Knicks playing. They got basketball. I think we got every sport in the world is going to be played today. All right, so Black Friday, not like the good old days when people would go crazy in the stores. You don't get as that. And now it's just getting on the computer and buying all your presents through Amazon and whatever it is, Shopify. All right, so that's what we got going on here today. There was an outage on the CME overnight, so it kind of halted trading for a little while, but they're saying that it's not going to really play too much havoc with the markets when we open at 8:30. Okay, so that we got that. I got a few names, pretty quiet. Futures are higher a little bit here. I'm not going to go into too much just because there's just not too much. All right. So SPY says a little higher here. So we got up to 681.70. All right, 681.70 was the high on Friday. I'm sorry, on Wednesday. A little confusing there. All right, so a little better here right now, right? We got on overnight, we got up to 682.26. That would take day up. All right, so we're looking to take up on SPY. And look at them. Look at the months now. Look at the hammers that have been formed up by the month. All right, pay attention to that. All right, they're gonna turn green here soon. Unbelievably how quickly they come back. All right, triple Qs. Triple Qs, we got the high out on Wednesday was 616.19. All right, and we're trading at 616.95, slightly higher there to unchanged. All right, so we know that the Qs have been a little hesitant, and we know that the Dow is always hesitant. All right, so keeping an eye on that 4 hour. You got that 2-1 inside there. The 4 hours have been moving pretty nice here. So keep an eye on it. Again, it's a half day. We shouldn't see too much volume. We'll see what really comes out. The action might be early, and then that might fall off, and then we might just die on the vine the rest of the day. All right, Dow. Sorry. Oh, look at that! I punched in Dow. I meant to punch in diamonds. Diamonds here now. 474.35 is where they closed. We got up through 475.79. All right, so we are right now we're 470. All right, we're a little lower here right now. All right, we're going to be inside day here to start the day on the diamonds. All right, so a little hesitant there, and with the Qs, SPY seems to have been a little stronger the last couple of the last week. All right, the last week for sure. All right, so a couple things that are moving around here. Still in the Macy's, man. Macy's is up a little bit there this morning, back up to 22.76 for it closed out at 22.43. It kind of fell apart at the end of the day. But there you had by the end of the day. This is the move that we got. Chop, 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 chop. But to get that 2-2 back down. All right, here they come right back up. All right, so Macy's, I think Macy's is good. I still think retail's good. There's no reason for us to be not in retail right now. All right, so and until we start to see some changes, we're sticking what we got. All right, so I'm not going to go through too many stocks just because I'm just not going to do it. All right. So there's our futures. You got to get the idea here. Looks like SPY wants to take up. Qs and diamonds are lagging behind as usual. Just over the last couple of weeks, that's for sure. All right. And then I'm going to kind of go through the sectors here. Excuse me. XLB had a really good day on Friday. On Wednesday. All right, sorry about that. I can get that used to that. All right, 89.14 it got up to. It's 88.90, just slightly inside the end of the day. All right, so XLB, those are your materials. So you watch your golds. Gold is a little bit higher here now this morning. All right, not much cooking there. SLV silver. Well on its way to $50, and we've been calling that for a while. Silver just continues to move to the upside. All right, so gold and silver, and then we'll look at that GDX a little bit there. 81.55 get coming back up again here now. All right, so metals continue to be strong. There's no reason to get out. Is there a reason to get in up here? I'm a little leery, and I'm a little leery on that one. All right, so I would be careful about trying to get in on these metals up here. They have been cruising very, very nicely, though. All right, so there's been no stoppage. Just if you are getting, you're going to have to protect, and you start getting chopped out. It doesn't. It's not good for the stomach. All right. Believe you me. All right, so GDX a little bit better there. What else here? Utilities had a good day on Wednesday. The Utes were moving good on Wednesday. All right, so and we're going higher here this morning. All right, looking for the utilities to give us some more to the upside. All right, so got all the way up to 90.76. All right, so coming all the way back up into this area in here. This is where the fight will be there, all right, for XLU. XLK kind of finished doji-ish, not goodish. I don't know. I guess it's a hammer. I don't think it's a hammer, but some people do call it a hammer. I like really nice hammers. All right, coming back down here a little bit, 283.78 she closed out at. We're trading at 284.31. All right, so we're still inside day on the XLKs. All right, really mixed bag too on that. All right, so XLK, that is your tech. XLF. I do see a couple. I see a couple bank names up this morning here. I see J.P. Morgan is slightly higher. I see Citibank slightly higher. 1 second here. J.P. Morgan. There you go. 308.70. I don't know if that really takes us up on a day here. 308.50. So yeah, JP Morgan looks to take day up here. Citibank is a little better this morning here at 102.84, closed at 102.50. All right, so Citibank a little bit stronger. Let's check that Robinhood, who's just ripping right back to the upside. Did anybody get Robinhood down there on that move to the downside? I was barking about that stock, and I didn't get it either. So this was the nice move that made us down here. All right, and then look at that recovery, man, really fast. All right, Robinhood just getting the job done. They're going to be opening up an exchange. All right, so more of that, right? More trading going on. More fees, CBOE. That's why you got an outage on the Merck this morning because of just, probably overload of trades coming in. All right, and this is not even on a regular day. All right, so we'll see. All right, so CME's in that group, and CBOE. You can check those out. All right, so XLF better. All right, going back to it again. XLF, we got a lot of room for Sneaky Pete 53.15. That is going to be inside the day to start the day on your XLF. That was a good one on Friday. The consumer defensive stocks, I don't know, man. XLP finally had a 2-2 day up. There should be continuation of these are still lagging. All right, in my opinion, still lagging big time. Look at it on the monthly here. All right, so maybe XLP can put a string together. Well, they got that 2-day right there. All right, so we'll see if anything can get going on that. Coca-Cola back up to 72. Had a decent day yesterday on Wednesday. I'm just not going to get that right today, and that's the way it is. 73.13 was the high. Right now we're at 72.90. Got a nice hammer went up on the week here too with the inside. All right, so that could be a nice 2-1-2 week up for next week unless it wants to take it today. It's pretty close. All right, Coke. Colgate. Colgate had a day upper there, and it looks like it's trading a little higher here at 80.35 this morning. All right, so Colgate. And we'll look at Kimberly-Clark, KMB. There's another one. Nice day upper there, 108.29, trading at 108.41 right now. Not much on the overnights. Spiked up to 114, but that came. I don't know if that was real or if that was. I do not know. All right, but here's where we are. We're right in this 108 area, so we're going to be right inside there. See if we get those staples to get moving here and stay up. Okay. That's the problem with these things. They get up and then they fall apart. All right, so XLP, a little better on the defensive. All right, and I still I barked about energy a couple days ago. It has had a 2-2 day up. It's messy. Okay, you can see that everybody's giving up on everything. Like, they got up here, they said no. They got up here, they went yes. So undecided on these two right now. But a little bit better here now, but kind of jerking around on the overnight right now. All right, back down to 89.45. All right, that thing's going to be inside day. Let's see what crude's doing here. I know gold is up a little bit higher. Crude's actually coming back up from that $19 handle. 2-2 back up on the day. Maybe we get a little crude move here. Maybe get some energies all of a sudden start moving a little bit. I don't know, this group. I don't know, man. They got to hold. Okay, number one, if we want to establish a position, all right, be in stocks that are going the right way, and and we'll. So we can hang on to something, okay? So ConocoPhillips a little bit better. I'm not going to go on about too much about energy. It was a decent group there. So utilities or materials. The story with the industrials. Just not getting right anytime. I mean, it's finally made a move here now. It's just, giving it up. All these wicks. It's not good. All right, and then they finish the day here with the 2-2 back down. All right, where's she trading at right now? Right now, 153.59, 153.19. You're going to be. Everybody's pretty much inside day. Futures are slightly higher. All right, so the day's going to go by real fast, guys. It's going to go by real fast. It'll be over before you know it. And then you look at your XRT, and your retail's been good. All right, we know that Ross Stores has been a real beast, right? Ross Stores has been a real beast. I'm still in Lulu, and I'm not getting out. Lulu's starting to move here. All right, so again, when you look at Lulu on the big picture, this thing fell apart with that gap sometime back. We never. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, it did it. I lost the whole screen. All right, well, hold on a second there. All right, let's go to the weekly. I don't know how the hell that happened. All right, so I like the weekly picture here too. So you don't really get to see the gap that much. Hold on a second. I don't want to just. It's very sensitive this morning. All right, this is where we're doing, right? Embrace the chop, embrace the chop, embrace the chop. Now, I will be protecting up here. Okay, if I get up to 186, because right now I'm long from 174 and change. All right, so I will definitely be protecting, and once we start to get to the top of this range, pay attention up here. Okay, if we get through this, and then then we can start looking at this business right here. And this is not going to be any no fun here. Trying to take out this bar right now would be 186.91. That is only $3 away right now. All right. But now, again, remember, we're looking at it at the weekly here. All right. So our magnitude is here, and then our next stop is up here, 207. I love it. Give me 207. I'll take it all day long. But I think there's going to be some troubles in here. I would definitely start protecting my position once I am protecting it, but I'm leaving some room on it right now. But if I start getting up here, I'll be buttoning it up, because this thing could just turn around and try and go right back out again. You know that, because we embrace the chop. All right, so finally maybe it starts to get out, but don't bet on it. Don't bet on it. All right, so Lulu doing pretty good, and it's up a little bit this morning too. All right, so Lulu's a little better on your retail. The dollar stores have been back up to the upside on. Sorry about that. All right, 2-day up on Dollar Trees, made a nice move. 111.13 was the high on Wednesday, and 111.13, there's our high. We're at 109 and change, guys. We're going to be inside day. The dollar stores have been moving pretty good. Dollar Gen as well. All right, 2 up. All right, they're starting to and now you got that outside month now. All right, so look for that. And in full knowing that Tuesday is the new month. All right, Tuesday is the new month, so be prepared for that. All right, so retail, I'm not going to go into anything too much here. All right, XLI we talked about retail. XLY discretionals, same kind of almost the same stocks when you talk about discretionals and retail. I mean, they're all kind of in the same boat. What have we been watching? We've been watching Chipotle Mexican Grill, and it's been moving with the 2122. Can you give us another day up here? 34.15 today. All right, 34.20. Maybe Chipotle can give us another move to the upside. We're starting to go fill that gap, baby. 80% of stocks got to get filled by the gap. That is one hell of a gap, okay? So be prepared for that. I do think 37's in the cards. Maybe a little triangle out before you get there, but I think 37 might be in the cards for CMG better, okay? We've been watching McDonald's too, and Starbucks just can't get it together. Did have a 3-2 up there, but I don't know. Is she going to hold? You got that outside month, so I'd be waiting for Starbucks for the new month, all right? And you chopping up on the weeks like deadly. All right, it's gonna be tough to get out of that one. All right, and then we talked about McDonald's once in a while. We know that one. It's finally starting to move higher here now after that 2-1-2 week. Did anybody get that 2-1-2 week? And I was barking about that one a lot. I did get that 2-1-2, but I also did get stepped out. So I haven't gotten back into McDonald's either. Now I just wait to get that. Now you wait for the 2-2 up on the new week and see if that wants to go to continuation. Yeah, we'll see. All right, a couple names that are in the news this morning here. Carnival Cruise Lines is 25.75. All right, 25.75 right now. That's going to be close to taking day out, but not getting it done. It was higher, guys. It was up to 26.15. All right, so it's backed off. Carnival Cruise Lines was a little bit in the news there. SMX, some weird names. All right, SMX. Here's another one. 1740 had a nice day up there. Real nice move at the end of the day here on and what's the high there? 1739. We're trading at 33.65. Get out of the way. All right, so 33.56. That's going to take out all this business right here. Your next stop is 41.54. Be careful there. It's made a nice move, but sit tight on that one. All right, that one could get you in trouble. Intel's a little bit better, right? 37.38, slightly higher, not taking day up, but thinking about it. Oh, yeah, it is that. 37.38 does take it up. So Intel a little bit better there. Western Digital. These are the ones that I get from my IBD. All right, Western Digital coming back down, but higher this morning now, 160.50. All right, so that is going to be inside day or very close to taking day up on Western Digital. And then Micron. I'm looking at Avgo. I'm still in the Avgo. That thing's up $1 and change. Not much going on. All right, so 236. I'm going to leave it with this. This guy was on here, and they were showing this guy from Shopify. They were showing how many orders are going into Shopify and Amazon. It's unbelievable. I mean, just millions and millions of people are like on their computers right now. But the funny thing is that most of the people that were buying everything they were showing, it was all like health and wellness. So that means people are buying that stuff for themselves. All right, they're not necessarily buying gifts. All right, so there's that, and they really do track this. It's crazy. You can see exactly what they're buying. It breaks it down, right? So health and wellness means you're buying it for you. All right, so there you go. And then on that note, I'm going to leave it on this one. Amazon just has been garbage. I'm long it, but I got it cheaper. I'm down here at. I'll pull it up right now to show you. See exactly where I'm at here. Where am I on my Amazon? 206, 230, 40, 230, 59. It was a downer day coming down, and now you're gapping back up, and we're close to the day's highs. I don't know, man. If you can reverse this red day and get this thing to start moving up, maybe. But I think she's still got troubles right now. Look at the 2-1 on the week. I don't think she's even getting out of that week by any chance right now. All right, so a little bit better, and I see it coming right back down here too. All right, so I'm just protecting that one. I'm not adding anything there. I just don't like the way it acts, man. So I'm going to leave it at that. All right. All right. Short day. All right. Don't get too crazy. And enjoy your weekend and be good to each other. All right. Spend time with your family and just be good. All right. Be good.